Hey guys, it's Scott, and are you fixing yourself right now?
Yeah, well, making the collar look good.
Thank you. Perfect. We just finished up. This is Adam Lerner, and we just finished up another successful Boston Speaks Kit Peng entrepreneurship. I think the title. This is a long title. Successful, like the groundwork of successful entrepreneurs. So let me just open it right up. What did you think of the panel event?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
More broadly, I think this whole series is great. I love it. I love the community. I love the energy. The organizer Kit is fantastic. But this panel in particular was very interesting. Kit's the organizer for Boston Speaks. Kit seems to do a great job of bringing together a nice, diverse panel. And I love it when the panelists start to agree or disagree with each other and they play off of each other. I think that really makes it much more valuable and they provide even more insights.
That's a good point. Sorry to interrupt you, but that absolutely happens to me. More than a couple of the other ones I've been to, probably because their three backgrounds were so different. So there was there was three panelists. One was sort of an individual corporate entrepreneur. The other one does fashion. Is that how you describe her? She was on Project Runway, Kelly Dempsey. And the other gentleman he's in the restaurant business.
That's right. He started with a food truck.
Chicken and rice, started with a food truck, and now he has his own business. So, I mean, you're right. They really did play off with each other.
Yeah, they did. And you're not always, I know from Kit's perspective, you're not always going to know that's going to happen. But when it happens, it's wonderful. And it was very conversational. And I think, in fact, one of the audience members even said this, and I agree completely, is that how candid they were, how forthcoming, and just how much they really were just genuinely honest, and that was very nice. It was a great experience. This is some of my favorite time of the month. These 2 hours with Boston Speaks is just phenomenal.
Oh, it's awesome. I totally agree. They're phenomenal events, and Kit Peng and Boston Speaks brings together entrepreneurs. Now, I mean, not just people doing solo work or their own journey, although that's the big crux of it often, but people with a lot of different backgrounds and corporate backgrounds. You yourself worked for a big biotech.
I did that, yeah.
And now you're exploring more of an entrepreneurial avenue, so you find these events helpful, right?
Absolutely. I think the biggest thing when anyone's looking to do something a little different is finding a community, finding people that give you moral support, finding people that can give you technical support, maybe some best practices you can bounce some ideas off of. It's just nice to know in life you're not alone in your journey. And sometimes you can feel that way, particularly for me. I recently moved here with my wife, and we're trying to just get to know the area better. We're just trying to develop a sense of community, and I think that's critical to everything we do in our lives, but particularly when we're trying to do something creative, we're trying to make something new. It's nice to have that community.
And Boston, I'm biased, but because I live in this area again, on and off for the last 15 years, I just think Boston's an amazing community for that. And you find so many like-minded people. How long have you been back here?
I've been here about 6 months, but truth be told, the majority of the time has been spent doing a lot of heavy professional networking and looking for full-time work. I do have a legal consulting business, so I haven't had as much time as I'd like to explore Boston. But
you have plenty of time for that.
Yeah, I met Kit and I've met this community, and it's just great. I mean, we just recently connected, and this is wonderful.
Yeah. What makes Kit's community and the Boston Speaks events different from other networking events that you go to?
I find that the people that are attracted to this event just seem to be different. They seem to have a creative, visionary aspect to them, but also I find that they're less focused on perhaps the business side, and more on the content creation side. Now, of course, that can be detrimental if you're creating a lot of content, but you can't figure out how to actually monetize it. Sure, I get that. But it's a lot of people that are coming here and they're willing to engage and explore and see what's out there.
I find, and I think I totally agree, and I find that as a new entrepreneur myself, I garner and get so many great ideas and thoughts, and they may not be ideas that I use or implement in my business, but it just gives me different perspective. Sure. So I feel like I'm just absorbing all the other energy and thoughts. I mean, you and I, Adam and I just met this morning. And even before we started this video, we've been talking for like 20 minutes, sharing a bunch of ideas. We're going to get together again very soon. That's exactly the kind of thing I'm talking about.
It's amazing.
It's like a melting pot of different creative minds and outlooks and business ideals.
Right.
It's amazing.
And everyone's welcome. I really mean that. I mean, you can look across and you can see how diverse we are in all senses, from our ethnicities to our age to our interests to the education skills, and everybody's welcome. And that's what makes it amazing.
I know. It really is a variety of people and backgrounds here. Last thing, so in Boston, what do you want to capitalize on here more? What are some of the next things you want to do as you get more grounded in Boston, make more connections, go to more events?
Yeah.
Like, where's your mind on that front?
I would like to, continue to build out my company, my dream. I'm trained first as an engineer. I was in a biotech company, and I did that for many years. Went to law school, then was in-house patent counsel for a global biotech company. Very much love the biotech community, and would love to be a service provider to the biotech community, not just necessarily in the legal context. Maybe bring some new skill sets to bear, do some speaking. I really love biotech. It's been the industry that I've known since I was 19, on and off since I was 19. So for me, getting not only better connected in general, but better connected in the biotech community.
So I have to ask this. Biotech, law, and you're an engineer.
That's right.
So are you looking and thinking, and I'm asking this like a layperson,
Sure.
How do you bring those three together? Or, are you going to try and meld all those together? Those are pretty deep, those are extensive backgrounds.
Yeah.
Those are not just things you dive in and out of.
Sure.
Right? And you probably have a lot of educational background. So are you looking to meld those three together?
Yeah. As the saying goes, nobody really backs their way into an engineering. At least no one that I know. Yes, of course. The beauty, there's two things about my background that I'm most thankful for. Well, one thing, but two aspects of it. And that is that engineering taught me to look at the world a certain way, and law taught me to look at the world a certain way. And to be able to look at the world in two different ways and try to switch between those mindsets, I think is incredibly powerful. And the skills that I've learned, I believe, are highly transferable. Mm-hmm. And yeah, thank you. And I look forward to finding my niche here, and figuring out how I can really not only connect with people, but bring value and add to their lives, enrich their lives. Hopefully, and they'll enrich my life in return. And really, a sense of community is really the most important thing to me right now.
Well, listen, it's great meeting you.
It's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
It's the beginning of a nice relationship.
Absolutely. I wish you all the best. I know we'll be connected. I'll be following along what you're doing. And then congratulations on, you can't see it, but we're looking out on the city of Boston right now. We're in the Fenway area at the Hatch. And I'll see you at more of these events too. All right, awesome. Thanks, Adam.
Thank you.
Great talking.
Appreciate it.
All right, bye everybody. Thanks.